And they are undoubtedly now going to use the 15 dead, or whatever it is, the numbers keep changing. 12 dead, including 2 police officers the first day, hostages killed when they killed them on Friday. Whatever, that's all just minutia of the sad event. Our hearts go out to those that died. But this will be used to legitimize the surveillance state, the police state, the basic loss of liberties all over the world that the global financial class that's anti-free market is promoting and pushing, and it will be used on the general public. It will not be used on radical Islam. And so when we come back, I will document that the West has been funding al-Qaeda. I predict it would blow back. It now has. And the very leaders involved funding the terrorists, Sarkozy and others, are on television, Hollande, all of them, marching as if they're saviors now when they have blood on their hands. We're going to break it all down.
The government's Department of Homeland Security is buying up loads of ammo. At the same time, they're restricting civilians' rights to own and purchase firearms. Can you put 2 and 2 together? Infidel Body Armor can stop every round, including hollow points and .308 sniper rounds, is reasonably priced and fully legal. But for how long? Go to InfidelBodyArmor.com, spelled I-N-F-I-D-E-L, bodyarmor.com. Infidel Body Armor. Just won't quit.
When cells become toxic, they die early and aging sets in. No one has put together a formula that focuses directly on brain health, nerve growth factors, and optimizing your cellular energy at the same time. Just one of the key compounds, BioPQQ, is backed by major clinical studies. You want the best that's out there at the lowest price anywhere? We now have the synergistic solution. Secure your DNA force today at InfoWarsLife.com or call toll-free 888-253-3139. Every year we make resolutions to lose weight and get in shape. And the truth is, it's hard, even with diet and exercise, because of toxic food in our environment that is stressing our bodies more than ever before. Working with experts in nutrition and biochemistry, I found that super high-quality nutraceuticals, in addition to my diet and exercise, were the answers that synergistically worked. I could see the drastic changes every day with the amount of weight I've lost, my increased stamina, and more of a twinkle in my eye. That's why we are now so excited to launch the InfoWars Life Resolution Pack, combining 3 essential formulations: oxygen-based cleanser Oxy Powder, the Secret 12 bioavailable vitamin B12, and your choice of super female or super male vitality. Now all available at a discounted price to you and your family to bring in the new year and make 2015 a true success. That's InfoWarsLife.com or 888-253-3139. 2015 is the year to do it, and it all starts at InfoWarsLife.com. For all of recorded history, civilizations around the world praised the health benefits of silver. At InfoWars Life, our mission is to bring you the highest quality, purest, cleanest, effective colloidal silver on the market today for the lowest price available. You don't have to be a doctor to know. The fall and winter months are the most dangerous time of year in North America when it comes to you and your family's health. InfoWarsLife.com is very excited to announce our biggest run yet of Silver Bullet colloidal silver, exclusively available at InfoWarsLife.com. Now, InfoWarsLife.com has taken colloidal silver to the next level using a cutting-edge technique that is free of toxic artificial additives. Now more than ever, it's important to stock up on high-quality Silver Bullet from InfoWarsLife.com and to help others during Christmas by teaching them about the powerful benefits of silver. Secure your Silver Bullet today at InfoWarsLife.com or by calling toll-free 888-253-3139. From the water table to our soils to the atmosphere itself, our world is becoming more and more toxic each and every day. But it's not just the air outside that's toxic. Indoor air has been shown to have 2 to 5 times higher concentrations of pollutants than even outdoor air. And most Americans spend 90% of their time inside using toxic chemicals within their homes. There are more than 42 million smokers in the United States. Well over 1,000 types of mold and mildew linked to numerous conditions. And don't forget the fact that 6 million Americans live with with pets they're allergic to as well. When I began to research these statistics, it was clear to me it was time to start cleansing my lungs in order to combat the toxic environment that we cannot escape, but that we can fight back against. Made with organic and wild cultivated herbs and manufactured in the USA, the new InfoWars Life Lung Cleanse is here in a convenient spray bottle that can be brought with you throughout any toxic environment. Now available exclusively at InfoWarsLife.com or by calling toll-free 888-253-3139.
You're listening to The Alex Jones Show. Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. Live from Austin, Texas, broadcasting worldwide, it's Alex Jones.
So CNN has the big headline on their website, "Where was Obama?" And now it's, there was no major U.S. envoy, not even Secretary of State, at this big march with Hollanday and Sarkozy and Benjamin Netanyahu and all these other European leaders, Angela Merkel of Deutschland, the Chancellor. I love how the media manipulates the sentimentality of the West, especially. Look at these headlines. U.S. terror official on terror attacks. This isn't going to stop. Quote, it's going to be like the war on drugs. It will never end. Yeah, we're criminal elements of the government and major corporations, big banks, Wells Fargo and Wachovia on record chartering the aircraft, $378 billion in narcotics money from 2007 to 2009, Bloomberg reported. In 2009, didn't even get in trouble. Paid a $111 million fine on $300 and something billion. They owned the aircraft. You always have to do with terror. The war on drugs. They ship the drugs in, destabilize things, create a giant underclass, and then fill the private prisons owned by the drug dealers with the morons that use the illegal drugs. Same thing with terror. You create the terrorists, protect them, shepherd them. They attack. You go kill them. People say, what do you mean? They worked for the government? The two brothers and their friend and their dumb bimbo girlfriend? No. The armaments, the training, the safe areas are given to them by NATO in Syria, in areas of Iraq, as the Free Syrian Army. Then they train other Western jihadis that have been traveling there from France, the U.S., England, you name it. They then come back into France, work with networks that give them fully auto weapons and grenade launchers, and then they go and kill people. That's a fact. Look at this headline. U.S. official on terror attacks. This isn't going to stop. CNN. Source. Terror cells activated in France. More attacks coming. Oh, my gosh. Militarize the police right now. Dianne Feinstein. Terrorist sleeper cells are in the U.S., but she wants totally open borders. See? White House to hold global security summit February 18th. U.S. officials to prepare, Reuters says, for the new global jihad they're facing. They say a new jihad. In fact, in the CNN article quoting the U.S. officials, they say the disease has metastasized. The cancer is spreading. It's going to be much bigger than 9/11. Funny, I have a bunch of clips from April 22nd, September 26th, and January 16th where I say all that. In fact, this is just what the crew was able to find. There are tapes out there where I say shoot up newspapers, schools, and shopping malls because that's what terrorists target. Obama has family leading the Muslim takeover of Kenya who on record are directly connected to the al-Qaeda cells that shot up the shopping mall. I mean, that's in the Kenyan newspapers. That's in the Egyptian newspapers. I had Ahmad Salim, the famous colonel on, the Egyptian colonel who worked with the FBI to try to stop the World Trade Center attack in '93. They told him to stand down. I had him on breaking all this down Thursday. Of course, I already know all this, but the point is that this is going on. So it's a complex issue. It's also very, very simple. There are criminal interests in government and major corporations at the top that want to convert us to a tyranny so they can steal our pension funds, raise our taxes, and sign us on to fiat derivatives. To do that, they need to have an outside threat. So they go and they fund radical al-Qaeda groups. It'd be just like if I bred rattlesnakes in my basement and went and put them in my neighbor's, closet. So when they walk in the closet, a rattlesnake will bite them. The rattlesnake doesn't work for me. It's a rattlesnake. Just like if I breed 100 black widows and dump them in your bed when you're at work and you come home at night, the black widows will go under the bed. They'll get up in the sheets. When you roll over on one, it's going to bite you. Now, do I mind control? Do I run the black widow? No. I dumped them in your bed. Now, I'm driving downtown today, visiting some friends about 2 hours ago, and I see about 300, 400 people marching with, in French, I am Charlie Hebdo, the satirical newspaper that got attacked last week. And it was a nice crowd, families out there, and they look so proud of themselves out demonstrating. The mainstream media is promoting it. This is a good, safe demonstration. They're in front of the city council, and then they march down Cesar Chavez First Street towards Colorado, and then to Congress and the Capitol. And they were very proud of themselves. I shot video of it. We took it off my iPhone. We'll be playing it later if you're a TV viewer. And they look so proud. And a lot of them were French citizens. They had French flags, French shirts, a big French community in Austin. There's a little problem with that. They should have been wearing black in mourning and apologizing because France led and has been given praise by our evil media for this. The Free Syrian Army with NATO and gave them most of the weapons along with England, and Israel gives them support out of Lebanon in the Golan Heights bordering Syria. That's in Jerusalem Post. Headline, Benjamin Netanyahu. Why we need al-Qaeda. Headline. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Bull. Assad didn't attack Israel, didn't attack the U.S. Women could go to college. They were democratizing the country. They used the opening up of the country to infiltrate it with jihadis that have killed over 300,000 people in the last 4 years. Our own military went public and said, we don't want to be al-Qaeda's Air Force. Remember 2 years ago when Obama wanted to invade? Think of the hypocrisy and the over-the-top bizarreness that NATO countries led by France, who usually tries to stay out of wars, but this one was so evil, I guess France had to get involved. I'm not demonizing France. I just don't understand why they got involved so heavily when they usually get criticized for not being in every war, something I think that's positive. Because they want the pipelines that are going to go through there. And they want to cut off the Russian pipeline, the Russian port. It's about hundreds of billions of dollars or euros. So, here are the French upset that they've lost 15 citizens. And I think it's terrible 15 people are killed. What about the 350+ thousand Christians, Jews, and mainly Muslim, non-radical minority Alawites? They go into major cities and they round up every man, woman, and child. And they sell the little 10-year-old girls off to sex slavery. They sexually mutilate the other ones. They burn up churches, crucify. The Muslim Brotherhood is the same group. They did this in Egypt, and our media, CNN, backed it and called them freedom fighters. Does anyone remember this? Now, when we come back, I'm going to play you. They found some of the clips where I said they're going to attack us. In fact, here's Kurt Nemo's article from March 26th of this year, or now last year. 10 months ago, CIA, al-Qaeda, using Syria as a base of operations to attack the West. U.S. specializes in creating terror threat, then uses to steal our liberty. And Kurt Nemo in here has my videos predicting it in March of what was going to happen, and now it's happened. Stay with us. Every year we make resolutions to lose weight and get in shape. And the truth is, it's hard, even with diet and exercise, because of toxic food in our environment that is stressing our bodies more than ever before. Working with experts in nutrition and biochemistry, I found that super high-quality nutraceuticals, in addition to my diet and exercise, were the answers that synergistically worked. I could see the drastic changes every day with the amount of weight I've lost, my increased stamina, and more of a twinkle in my eye. That's why we are now so excited to launch the InfoWars Life Resolution Pack, combining 3 essential formulations: oxygen-based cleanser Oxy Powder, the Secret 12 bioavailable vitamin B12, and your choice of super female or super male vitality. Now all available at a discounted price to you and your family to bring in the new year and make 2015 a true success. That's InfoWarsLife.com.